What up YouTube, it's Missouri's Company. In this video, I want to show you my favorite farm build for the monk. That's right, I am on the monk currently, and since I'm currently grinding a bunch of legendaries or essences, it's time that I go and show you my favorite monk farming build, because there are several out there, but this is truly my favorite and one that I think is the absolute best. Now without further ado, let's get straight to it. All right, now like I said, guys, I am on the monk, and I did only one build when I was on the demon hunter, but there's so many different things you can do with the monk, so I figured I would go ahead and show you guys my farm build. Now, I do not have the set pieces equipped, but I will tell you at the end of this video what set pieces I recommend. And if you haven't been watching the channel for a while, the reason I'm not even changing my set pieces currently is that I am saving them all up for the Blood Knight. When he comes out, they come out. So I'm at 47 of these, and I want to save literally all of them so I get the highest opportunity of getting the best possible set pieces for the Blood Knight, because that is the class I anticipate being on for the longest here in the near future. Now, so moving forward, this build is, it doesn't necessarily have a lot of movement speed built into it, but it can, and I'll show you what I mean. So it's literally a low cooldown, high damage build that allows you just to blow things up in 1 to 2 hits. Now, like I said, you don't have a lot of great movement. Make sure you collect the essences compared to some other monk builds, but when you add in the set gear that I'll tell you here in just a second, that's when this build gets really nice, because you can fly through this much faster than even what I'm doing now. But you can see that even with the energy orb, I'm still doing totally fine, flying through this the best that I can. I actually really do enjoy the monk. I think it has a lot of versatility, and this build actually allows you to sort of get a taste of all of it, but you basically always have a skill off cooldown, and I just randomly did one just because I wanted to. And like I said, so right now you don't see me running at an incredibly fast speed, which is fine because I'm just showing you the sort of guts of this build. I do get a little bit of a speed boost right there, and then I can just sort of tap and run. And that's what the majority of this build is. As you can see, I haven't dropped off my kill streaks yet, and most things are falling off pretty quickly. All right, now let me go and finish this. I gotta get to an even 100 because it's just how my brain works. Anyone else do that when you're like on a kill streak that you feel like you just have to keep going? Wow. Epic fail. Where you feel like you just have to keep going until you get to like a certain flat number. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just like OCD kicking in for me or whatever. I don't actually have it, but I swear I could at some point. Moving on though, so the essences for this build. So for the headpiece, I'm using the one that enemies marked by exploding palm have a 30% chance to be detonated by other attacks. The chest piece is where we get some of our movement speed. So during Shield of Zen, your movement speed is increased by 25%, and you can move unhinged through enemies. Basically, this means that you are no longer body blocked by the minions. You can run literally straight through them. The shoulders, we are running flying kick range increased. And then pants, we are running exploding palm, explosion damage increased by 30%, but exploding palm no longer deals initial damage. This isn't a phenomenal piece. This is just the one that I have equipped because it's what I have available to me as I'm farming essences. But I did want to go and show you what I'm currently using, and yeah, this is it. Moving on, for the main hand, I'm using the Shield of Zen. Doesn't shield you anymore, but periodically deals damage to nearby enemies. So basically what happens is you can run as fast as you want with Shield of Zen, and then you also deal damage to the monsters as you run through them. Now, the offhand, I am using Flying Kick also temporarily increases all damage you deal, so that's why I was introducing myself to the monsters with my foot first with the Flying Kick. That way I do get an additional burst of damage as soon as I sort of initiate the battle. Now, in terms of set pieces, like I said, I don't currently have any equipped. Maybe Vithu's, I think. Banquet of Eyes. I literally nothing. I have no set pieces on. So to make this build, if you truly had just an abundance of gear, or you had certain set pieces that you wanted just to play with, the 6 piece that I would recommend would be a 4-piece Isitar. And what that does is that gives you movement speed whenever you kill an enemy, and then gives you movement speed after you kill an enemy, and then it also gives you damage at the 4-piece based off how much your movement speed is increased. So then you're going to get the damage bonus from getting the movement speed on this, because it's 25% and it's increments of 5% damage increase, and then you're also going to be getting the movement speed bonus for the damage from the 2-piece of the Isitar set. Now the womp. Let me blow this up real quick. Thanks for defending me, homie, my homie in Christ. Now, For the last 2-piece I would recommend, so we got 4-piece Isatar, I would recommend 2-piece Vithus, because that's going to extend the beneficial duration of those benefits that we have going on, such as the amount of additional damage that you deal, as well as the movement speed. And I want to say that might be it. Yeah, Exploding Palm doesn't do anything. So yeah, that's going to be it. So that's going to help. Oh, and it's also going to increase the duration of your movement speed bonus from your Isatar set. So all in all, if you wanted to go all in on this, you would get way more movement speed than what you're currently seeing, but it would also allow you to deal just as much damage but move even faster. So that's going to do it for today's video, guys. I will be doing probably several videos for the Monk, because there is a lot of different builds already that I'm building and working with my warband, and because a lot of them have already been a Monk for a while now. And I do want to go ahead and give you as many videos as I can on the Monk, because I think I only gave you guys one last time. So I want to go ahead and build out my playlist for builds before the Blood Knight comes out, because I know I'm going to be on that class for a while. But yeah, so here you go, guys. This is my current favorite farm build for the Monk. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Until next time, lock it in.